Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me for another Wednesday Wisdom Nugget. Today, I'm going to talk about self-confidence versus arrogance. And there's so many people that, nowadays, that think because they are beautiful or they have good looks, that they can do people any kind of way, or they have somewhat what they call a pretty privilege. And that's not necessarily true. And I'm a firm believer that if you are ugly on the inside, you are ugly on the outside. We have to check ourselves. God has humbled me a lot. He has brought me from here all the way down. And God will humble you. There's some people that look at people with titles and, oh, they're here and they're this. I don't talk to those kind of people. And I remember my grandmother, a lot of times for many years, she would clean. She cleaned hotels, and she would talk to me about how so many people would treat her sometimes, and I would get so angry inside. Don't ever mistreat people or judge a book by its cover, because the same people that you're looking down upon and you're looking at because of their title or where they are now can end up being your boss. They can end up being an owner. They can end up being the king and reigning over everything. Read stories in the Bible where that happened. Think about David. David became a king. Be careful how you treat people. And looks can fade. I'll say it again. You can go and get burnt up in a fire. Your house could burn down. You could get beat up. You could get scars all over your face. Somebody could throw bleach in your face. I mean, I hate to be just realistic here, but stuff like that happens to people all of the time. And people realize looks are not everything. And you age. You get wrinkles. I'm starting to get gray hairs, and I'm like, oh. At the end of the day, how is your heart? How are you as a person? Self-confidence is different. A lot of people look at me as a pretty confident person, but I prayed for this confidence because I know how it feels to be low. I know how it feels to not have enough self-worth or think that you're not good enough. Confidence is just waking up every day with an I am attitude. I am blessed. I am a child of God. Just knowing in your heart without a shadow of a doubt that you are blessed and that you love yourself most of all. And it's just certain things with people who have confidence. You're not going to tolerate a lot of things. You're not going to tolerate just people treating you any kind of way. You're not going to tolerate disrespect. You love yourself. And when you have the love of Christ and how Christ loves you, and you see yourself the way Christ loves you, you will never, ever, ever look at yourself and be like, I'm not what I thought I was. No, I am that and then some, because God says that I am. He says it in his word. You have to speak over yourself. You have to declare and decree, and you got to believe with unwavering faith. Don't let anybody come in your ear and tell you, you're not all that. You're not so. Yes, I am. That's not arrogance. It's confidence. It's just, that God is speaking to you. You know who you are in Christ. That's having purpose. But arrogance is, she's speaking to me. Why is she speaking to me? And it's something about when people say stuff like, when they call people peasants, or they're like, oh, they're a peasant. Honey, you don't say that about people, okay? What makes you think that you're so good that you can call somebody else that? The last time I checked, we all die and we turn into what? Dirt. We go back to the ground. Nobody dies and they become gold. We all do the same thing. We all have to go through the same process. We're all humans. We're all people at the end of the day. That's why I can't get with people who brag all the time about how much money they make, how many cars they have, what area they stay in. Oh, I'm in the gated community. I'm in this and I'm in that. You can still get robbed. Stop it, okay? Stop being arrogant. Stop it. Practice humility. I want to talk about a verse from 1 Peter 5 and 6. Humble yourselves before the mighty hand of God, so that he may humble you in due time. That is from 1 Peter 5 and 6. What does that mean to me? What that means to me is always have humility. Come in just not thinking that you're better than anybody. Roles reverse, things change, seasons change, people change. Um, God will exalt you, and exaltation is He will promote you in due time. Applaud everyone else, be happy for those around you. And there are so many people around me who are getting and obtaining things that I've been wanting and praying for years. I could easily be jealous and be like, I'm not supporting them. No, I'm going to support all of these people, because if God is blessing them in the neighborhood, that means soon He's knocking on my door soon. He's coming and He's going to bless me. You have to be happy for other people, and genuinely happy, and pray for other people and be there for other people. You have to give the energy that you want to receive. So for me, being humble is just putting yourself in someone else's shoes, because look at the financial crisis of today. All of us are not too far from losing everything sometimes. Sometimes I be sitting up like, Lord, I thank you for keeping me. I thank you for sustaining me and maintaining me. Don't ever think that you're not too good for your roles to reverse. Be grateful for everything. Your life could always be worse. And being humble is just, like I said, having a good attitude every day. Stop judging people. You don't know people's stories. You don't know what they've been through. Have some humility and pray for humility, because God will lower you and God will give you the right attitude and the right spirit. You have to be brought down to come up. God bless you guys. Thank you for supporting me. You don't know how much it means to me. Trust me, I'm just a shell and a vessel. You have no idea. But thank you so much. God bless you. Have confidence, guys. And volunteer, okay? When you volunteer, it makes you so grateful. And I enjoy volunteering and helping the less fortunate, and especially homeless ministries. I really want to help people with mental health more, because that is something that I've been through. Sometimes I still deal with. I want to help so many people in mental health crisis, and that's why I created this show. So thank you for supporting me. Share, follow, spread the word. Guys, let's just keep just following Christ and being living vessels for Christ. And that's all I got. Stay humble, not arrogant, but humble. God bless.